Some brake pads are noisy, some brake pads are dusty, and all that boils down to the material of the brake pad. It's not that you bought the wrong brake pad or something is wrong in your car. It's just the type of brake pad that you bought. So I'm going to make a buying guide for brake pads. So there are four main types of materials that brake pads are made of. So some brake pads are made of organic, or they're called organic brake pads. Some are ceramic brake pads, some are low metallic brake pads, and some are semi-metallic brake pads, and some are full-on metallic brake pads. So these materials have different properties. Some are low on dust, some are high on dust, some can wear out your rotors quicker, some can be gentle on your rotors. So I'm going to explain each material and its pros and cons. Number one, organic or non-asbestos organic. Usually on the box you see the NaO sign, or just organic. They are made of rubber, glass, resin, and Kevlar. So these ones, they're usually quiet. They're gentle or soft on your brake disc, and they are quite affordable. I think from all the brake pads, organic brake pads will be the cheapest. But they finish quickly. They don't last that long, and they're very dusty. So they're dusty, they don't last long, and they have a poor performance under heat. So for fast cars, these are not recommended. So they're okay for just economy driving and daily driving. Number two, semi-metallic. Semi-metallic is made of between 30 to 70% of metal. This metal, we're talking about steel, iron, and copper, and the rest of the material is graphite and resin. So semi-metallic brakes, they have good braking performance, they have good heat dissipation, they're durable, so they will last longer. The problem though is that they are quite noisy. They're noisier than organic brakes, they're harsher on your rotor, so they will finish your brake disc. They have medium dust, not as dusty as organic brakes, but they have a considerable amount of dust. So they're okay for spirited driving, performance cars. Yeah, they're just fine. Number three, ceramic brakes. These are the brakes that I recommend for everybody to buy, especially under just normal use. So ceramic brakes are made of ceramic fibers. So I think they're self-explanatory. Is that what English is? So ceramic brakes, they're quiet, they're low on dust, they last long, they're stable under high or different temperatures. So they're very good because they're not noisy and they're not as dusty. From all the materials of brake pads that we'll talk about, ceramic brakes have the least dust. And of course, nobody likes to be cleaning brakes every now and then. The downside of that is that they're a little bit pricey. They're mostly expensive, or more expensive than all the other brake pads. They're okay for your daily driving. They're not so great for trucks or heavy duty or high low situations, but for normal driving, ceramic brakes are the best. Number four, low metallic. Low metallic is usually also a hybrid. Sometimes it is like an organic brake pad that has metal. So it's a hybrid of organic and metallic brakes, but mostly low on metal. These ones are made of mostly organic material and a little bit of metal, between 10 to 30% of metal. The good thing about these ones is that they're good at stopping because of the metal. They're good at dissipating heat or heat transfer. The problem though is that they're very dusty and they can be noisy because of the metal. So they're good for mid-range vehicles, people that don't want ceramic or they want cheaper material than ceramic. For your I think these are okay for Honda Fits and just regular cars. And then lastly, we have fully metallic brake pads. These ones are usually called iron-based or sintered iron. They are made of 70 to nearly 100% of metal, usually steel, iron, copper, and bronze. So they don't have resin, this one, like organic pads. So the nice thing about these ones is that they last long. They last long. The problem though, they're very noisy. It's metal on metal, so they're going to chow your rotors or brake discs, but they're good at heat dissipation. These ones that are mainly for performance cars, race cars, off-road cars. For your daily driving, fully metallic ones that they're not good, and they're very, very dusty. From all the brake pads, fully metallic brakes are the dustiest. They're the dustiest, followed by organic brake pads. So usually they produce, gritty metallic dust, and they're very aggressive. They're not good, Shem, for daily driving. They will finish your brake disc. They will finish everything. These ones, but they're good at stopping. So that is basically it from all these 5 brake pads. I think I said 4 in the beginning, but 5. And one last thing, guys, we live in a very funny world. People tell you these are ceramic brakes, whereas they're not ceramic brakes. So ceramic brakes should not attract a magnet. If your ceramic brakes attract a magnet, those are not ceramic brakes, and they usually have like a pebble like look to it. So they should definitely not look like organic brakes that have that are a little bit gritty. No, they shouldn't be like that. Your ceramic brakes should not have metal sparkles inside. These are just some of the things to look out for when you're buying ceramic brakes. Unfortunately, we live in a world where even shops are swindling people. There's fake product in the market. It's like people just wanna rob people. Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in a world where somebody can just sell you a fake product and be happy. I mean, it's just daylight robbery. So there are fake ceramic brakes in the market, and I'll just say a couple of tips to help you identify metallic brakes and ceramic brakes, but usually to tell apart ceramic brakes from other brakes. So ceramic brakes, they're usually lighter in color, and they have a pebble like look. They look like this pebble stone, but without the metallic shining in it. And then the second thing is to the touch. When you touch your ceramic brakes or you rub your fingers against the pad, it should not leave dust on your fingers. Metallic brakes and the asbestos ones, they usually those are the ones that usually leave dust on your hands. Ceramic brakes should not leave dust on your hand. And then one last thing would be to use a magnet. Ceramic brakes should not attract a magnet. If a magnet sticks to your ceramic material, that is not a ceramic, that is a metal. Because it's just physics. Metal and magnets, they like each other. They always want to be together. So ceramic brakes should not attract a magnet. So those are just some of the things to look out for when you're buying ceramic brakes. Which are the brakes that I really recommend for just your regular normal car that you drive daily. Full on metallic ones are for those ones that like speed and that don't mind the noise.